Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Golden Bachelorette fans lose respect for Joan Vassos. The Golden Bachelorette finale aired a week ago, but fans have lost respect for the first female lead, Joan Vassos. What happened in that time frame that caused this shift to happen? More so, has it been a long time coming? Keep reading for further details. Fans lose respect for Joan Vassos. When Joan Vassos first started her journey as the premier Golden Bachelorette, viewers were thrilled. They could not think of anyone better, and she genuinely seemed ready to find love. Due to a family situation, she had to leave Jerry Turner's season early. They had a very close connection, so it was sad, but fortunately, Joan was given another chance at love. She met 24 suitors of various lifestyles and backgrounds, which was such a shock to her system. Yet, it was thrilling all the same, but she quickly saw that she was still not over the loss of her late husband, John. This was a huge hurdle for Joan, but she had incredible encouragement from the mansion men. It came down to Jordan Heller, Pascal Adby, Vi Gansard, and Chalk Chapel for the hometowns. Jordan was eliminated, so the final three headed to Tahiti, but Pascal self-eliminated. She was broken, but knew Chalk was the one, and they are now engaged. Now, a Reddit thread has been posted, slamming Joan. Apparently, her kids did not want her to go on the show for many reasons. It's not that they did not want her to find love, but they were uncomfortable with fantasy suites. More so, it was noted how they likely did not want their late father's tainted past to resurface. Here's a fragment of what the OP wrote. Those kids have been through a ton. Their dad was convicted of multiple counts of fraud, while also dying of cancer. I could never imagine what that is like. And it was only 3 years ago. Those kids have probably had to work through so much only for it to all come up again on a national scale. Some Golden Bachelorette fans understood that Joan Vassos has never been alone. Therefore, she likely just wanted to find a companion. However, others struggled with her behavior and called her out for being a gold digger. But the bigger issue is she was on the Golden Bachelor, which the timeline suggests she applied not too long after her husband passed. Joan seems to me to be a gold digger. She really doesn't seem like a nice person IRL. My 2 cents worth. I agree. How phony to go on and on about John when in reality, she signed up for a dating show 1 year after his death. There was also her late husband's troubled past that has resurfaced, but she appears to be turning a blind eye. My big issue was how highly she spoke of her husband when he's legit a criminal and she was living off stolen money. Maybe had she been upfront about his wrongdoings, she wouldn't have gotten all the clap back. Totally agree, not a fan of Joan, as I remember she rushed to be on Golden Bachelor. Seemed so sketch when her husband had recently passed, and even seemed more sketchy with her non-stop crying over her husband through this season. So, there are a lot of reasons that have emerged to cause fans disdain for Joan. Yet, in the end, she has gotten what she wants, and that is the goal of the show. For weeks, Joan Vassos was the heart of the Golden Bachelorette, the epitome of grace, humor, and second-chance love. A retired high school principal with a penchant for ballroom dancing and an affinity for baking Greek pastries, Joan seemed tailor-made for the show. Fans adored her poise and wisdom, viewing her as a beacon of maturity in the often drama-laden landscape of reality TV. But somewhere along the way, the golden glow around Joan began to tarnish. This is the story of how fans' unwavering respect for Joan Vassos crumbled under the weight of secrets, scandals, and questionable decisions. A dream started. Joan's journey began with a whirlwind of adoration. From the moment she stepped out of the limousine in her shimmering champagne-colored gown, her radiant smile captured hearts across America. Her introductory speech struck the perfect balance between vulnerability and hope. "I'm here because love doesn't have an expiration date," Joan had said, her voice cracking just enough to show her sincerity. In the first few weeks, Joan charmed the suitors and viewers alike with her openness. She embraced the highs and lows of her journey, even when it meant facing tough choices. Whether it was her tearful goodbye to Chalk Chapel, the goofy but earnest widower, or her heartfelt discussions with Pascal Abdi about starting over after loss, Joan carried herself with a sense of dignity that resonated deeply. But as the weeks wore on, cracks began to appear in Joan's golden veneer. The red flag date. The turning point, many fans agree, was Joan's infamous one-on-one date with Guy Gansert. The evening began innocently enough, a candlelit dinner on a Tuscan-inspired terrace. Yet what should have been a romantic evening quickly took an unexpected turn when Joan made an offhand comment about Guy's past. "I heard about your little legal hiccup," she said with a sly smile, referring to the restraining order filed against him by his ex-wife, a revelation that had only just surfaced in the tabloids. Guy froze, visibly uncomfortable, while Joan laughed it off as just playful banter. For fans, it wasn't playful at all. Social media lit up with criticism, accusing Joan of using Guy's vulnerability for drama. "That wasn't classy at all," one fan tweeted. Joan built herself up as this empathetic woman, but that moment was pure mean girl energy. The kiss heard round Bachelor Nation, then came the kissing debacle. In a show where romance is the ultimate goal, kissing isn't just encouraged, it's expected. But Joan's approach to locking lips left fans divided. Over the course of a single cocktail party, she kissed not one, not two, but 4 contestants in quick succession. While a few viewers defended her right to explore connections, others found the display distasteful. "She's not a teenager at prom," one Reddit commenter snarked. "This isn't Golden Bachelor gone wild." The backlash intensified when several contestants privately admitted in confessionals that Joan's kisses felt less like meaningful moments and more like strategic moves to secure loyalty. Pascal, the Suave salon owner, even quipped, "I feel like I just got stamped for approval instead of kissed." The family fallout. Things reached a boiling point during hometown visits. Joan's family, once thought to be a charming Greek chorus of supportive relatives, revealed themselves to be less than thrilled about her golden Bachelorette escapades. In a particularly cringeworthy scene, her eldest daughter openly questioned her mother's intentions during a family dinner. "Do you really think you'll find love this way, Mom? Or are you just enjoying the attention?" Joan's icy response, "You wouldn't understand because you've never been in my shoes," did little to endear her to viewers. Instead, it painted her as dismissive and self-centered. Fans were quick to point out the irony. Joan, who had once championed vulnerability and honest communication, was now shutting down her own daughter on national television. The fan-favorite feud. If there was one thing that truly cemented Joan's fall from grace, it was her escalating feud with Nancy Holkauer. Nancy, a fellow contestant and widow with a disarming smile, had become a fan favorite for her warmth and authenticity. The two women had initially bonded over their shared love of travel, but their relationship soared after Joan accused Nancy of playing the widow card to garner sympathy for the men. The accusation came during a heated group date, where Joan's frustration boiled over. "Some of us are here to move forward, not to dwell on the past," she snapped, casting a pointed glance at Nancy. The moment was met with stunned silence from the other contestants and immediate backlash from fans.